Hi everybody, Brandon Swanson here at the ID Pennock YMCA. I'm with the dynamic duo of Dominick Bennett and Ashley Pfizer. How you guys doing today?
Excellent.
Doing great.
That's great. How have you guys liked this competition so far? Because we really have come to, this is the second to last week. Do you guys feel like you made the right decision by staying in this competition and starting with this competition?
Absolutely. It comes down to this week. All the other weeks have been very challenging and fun and learning, but this week and next week are the difference between scholarship money, internships, and or having nothing to show for it all. So this is the week that we put everything on the line.
Absolutely. Yeah, along the way we've met so many great people, and it's just a good learning experience. So the scholarship money, of course, that's an incentive, but I feel like the resources we've gained are invaluable.
Do you guys feel like you've felt yourselves growing a lot week in, week out through this process, through this competition?
Definitely. I think that we've learned how to, better master our own skills and talents, but then work with other people that are very different from ourselves. And also, from my background, I'm from healthcare, so to see the business aspect in marketing and sales, that's something that's completely new to me, and I've grown a lot.
Absolutely.
And then you guys have talked about how you've had to work with a lot of different people in the contest. Have you felt like you've made friendships, or has it been strictly, we're going to have to work together, but ultimately my goal is winning and getting that scholarship?
I believe very firmly that the people who had that attitude in this competition are no longer here. I believe the ones who have made the friendships and the ones who have taken everything for what it is actually worth, which is a good networking tool and making friends and potential business partners in the future, the ones who have soaked everything that they can out of this competition, not just for scholarship money, but for the mere sake of the experience and the learning opportunity, those are the ones who are still here, and those are the ones who have, I want to say, got the most out of it. And I believe that's almost everybody.
Definitely, and I think that we've spent all summer together. We've all worked really hard and spent most of our days together working on these projects. So I know that I'll be able to call up any one of the intern contestants in the future if we needed help with anything else. I think that we've all had a really great bond.
And a big project this week you guys are working with Entree Computer Solutions and the Chamber of Commerce here in Rockford. And Dominick, I know you said on Friday at the boardroom, this is your baby. And how have you guys felt you've done so far this week, and do you feel like you've done enough to ensure that you guys win?
I believe so. This has been, again, this is my baby, and the cool thing is that just the whole business world and the networking and really talking about the meat and potatoes of what Rockford is kind of what I've been the most excited about. And so being the last week before the finals, like I said earlier, putting it all on the line, this is something that I've just had so much fun putting it all on the line, getting all the resources, talking to every individual business owner. And so whether or not, however this week turns out, I know that it's going to be beneficial to me because of what this week has been for me. Our preparation has been extensive, and again, we just put it all on the line. And so I believe it will be enough to secure a victory.
Definitely. We've been working really hard every day, so we're just hoping that our product will be quality. That's our goal, and we hope that we'll win.
And what happens if, for some reason, you guys lose and you're both pulled into the boardroom? What happens then?
That's hard, because I feel like Dominick and I were really excited to work together this week. We're a little bit older, we're professional. Dominick has all these great ideas, and I feel like I have the backbone to and the realistic approach to get us there. So I think it'll be really hard for us to be losers this week if that happens.
Absolutely. And being project manager, I obviously have to take full responsibility for it. Ashley's been nothing but a good teammate and someone who has spurred me on and allowing my ideas to really grow and go forward, which has been awesome. But ultimately, though, looking at the entire competition for the summer, both Ashley and I have put a lot of heart into this, as the other contestants have as well. But our chemistry, and we are not afraid, even though it might be a bold ask, but we are not afraid to ask to be allowed to continue on, even if there is a loss, because there's no way that what we put out this week is going to be under par. It's going to exceed expectations. However, it is possible that the other team might exceed more expectations, but that's no reason why we cannot ask to continue in this competition, because we believe that we deserve to be in the finals.
What do you guys believe makes you better than the other team? What do you think that you're going to bring to this competition that the other team just can't bring?
I think that we have a level of experience and maturity just because of our personalities, and working with the chamber, working with businesses in Rockford, that has to be that mindset. And I feel like where we come from and our personalities, that will help us succeed this week.
Absolutely. I believe that going back to what Ashley said earlier on about being kind of that yin and yang, that, you know, it really is a dynamic duo, as you said earlier on, what we have and what we're bringing to the table, along with experience and a professionalism that is unmatched by, I believe, any of the other competitors in this competition. We also just bring a light heart and an open mind to each other's ideas, and that ultimately, I believe, is what's going to push us through.
And why do you guys, each individually, why do you guys believe that you should win this competition? And what would you bring to the YMCA?
I feel like I bring a different aspect than any of the other contestants, because I'm already into my career. I'm not thinking about any different business routes. I'm coming from healthcare, and how I relate to the YMCA is with health and wellness, and that's what I would like to bring to the Y. If I got the internship working with kids, working with adults, just that broad span of wellness. And for me, I'm going into my senior year of college. That's obviously, like, the scholarship money would be extremely important to me, but ultimately it's been the resources that I've been able to obtain, and just to give back where I'm coming from in healthcare.
I would agree with that. For me personally, what I think I bring to the table and why I need to win is because the YMCA has been something that's been dear to my heart for a long time. I've been coming here since I was a kid, and I understand what goes into the YMCA, and ultimately I like the leadership here and the decision making, and looking at more of a what can we do for Rockford, becoming more than just a health club, becoming more than just a place to work out, but how do we mobilize a community to make effective change? And I desperately want to be a part of something like that. And so what I bring to the table is a fresh set of ideas and a willingness to work endlessly until that goal is fulfilled.
And what would you guys think has been the funnest part of this competition for you? And if you had to pick any one point in the competition or any one project, what would it be?
Well, for me, it was working with the health system. I got invaluable connections. It was fantastic for me, and I know Dominic feels the same way this week.
Absolutely, yeah. This is probably going to be the most fun. Again, being able to put it all on the line and being able to talk to people who I want to be in close contact with and talking to has been super fun. But I must say, though, as fun as this has been, and this has been a very successful week for us, Riverhawk Week was probably the most fun that I had. It was my first time being a project manager, and when they told us that we could take the Rocco costume out into the town, I just had a ball. I went nuts with it. I harassed people at the YMCA, running around the track and taking the basketballs from people and working out in the weight room. And I feel like it was fun to be able to portray the presence and fun of everything that a Riverhawks game is and take it to different parts. And so I may have found my true calling in that if this whole business thing doesn't work out. So I've had a great time with that one.
But when you say harass in a good way, right?
Oh, harass in a good way, absolutely. I mean, you know, just simple bullying, taking basketballs from little kids, all that stuff.
He's joking. But, ladies and gentlemen, Dominick Bennett, Ashley Pfizer, thank you guys very much for talking with me this morning, and good luck to you.
Thank you very much, Brandon. Appreciate it.